We are back. It is the Rollout Live with Speedy and Friends.
Turn that down.
Hey, niggas, don't tell me what to do. It is Rollout Live with Speedy and Friends. I be
Speedy.
up in this.
Come on, Nick.
Now
Yes,
try it.
You do
Is that
it.
better?
Yes, perfect.
Up in this.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. One,
You're not even on,
two,
Howard.
one, two, one,
I
two.
love when other people are on.
There you go.
Some friend I am, huh?
There you are.
There you go, Howard.
All right. Two over.
Now I'm dead. Okay.
No, you're there. Oh,
It's
yeah.
it's
Don't worry about it.
box,
We're
right?
retake.
getting all new shit.
Shit used to work when I came here.
Wow. My
Haven't
friend.
noticed our upgrades? Look at our nice mic.
It does. It looks nice.
It'll be
Check,
fixed
check.
tomorrow. 'Cause I'm getting all new
I've
shit.
had some nice looking women, but
What happened?
We'll
They opened their
get to that in a
mouth?
second.
fucked up behind the scenes.
Couple of them I met. Anyway, in the house we got.
Mic check,
Mark
one.
Howard.
In the house we got.
Shelly Rio.
In the house we got.
Shalom to the people.
Behind the glass curtain, and one me on my second seed. First seed. One of you motherfuckers.
Ooh.
It's the first shut up.
It's the first one. He named him after him.
Big
But
Dom
it's
right
not
here.
him.
Not gonna call you that. Sitting at the table with us, she's here because she's gonna be getting her own show here. So
Man.
it's happening, y'all. Turn this mic up, Donald. In the house we have
Fatima Ming.
okay Ming,
Yes.
like Ming.
Like
Yes.
Yao? Like Yao?
MING.
Oh, okay.
MING? Is that
Oh shit, about to fuck up. Here come
okay,
the fuck up.
just I know we just met, so sometimes I say things FYI.
You from
Not-
China?
It's not meant to.
You got me.
I'm just really curious. Like, is there any Asian in your background?
A little
Oh,
bit.
God.
It's not quite where the name came from. It kind of started as a nickname, and I just kind of adopted it. Since
Okay.
I do, so.
You know about
Yeah.
adopted?
And
Of course,
that's
I'm adopted,
hilarious.
duh.
And just so
Who
you
adopted
know,
you?
Wasn't cool.
Mark, let's
I
not,
didn't
let's
stay
not,
with them.
Don't go there, Mark.
Yeah, let's, yeah,
Oh, say my mom and daddy.
I wound up going elsewhere after that. They were weird, but yeah.
quick Snapple fact for you. Did you know that Yao Ming's name is actually Ming Yao?
Oh, jeez. Youngins. And Speedy don't even know.
What? Say it again.
His name is actually Ming Yao, not Yao
In
Ming.
in English, in Chinese, they say the name backwards.
Correct.
So
Thanks, Hon.
you'd be Caldwell Ray Donald.
Ray Donald.
Howard Mark.
Howard Mark.
So I'd
So
be
when
Rio
you saw
Shelley.
when you saw in the last name, if you ever noticed, they put Yao on the back of his jersey
Okay.
because that's actually his last name. Same thing with what's the baseball player?
I don't watch baseball.
Yokohama.
Hilarious.
Suzuki, Ichiro.
Ichiro.
So
Yeah.
you would see Ichiro.
Yeah.
They would call Ichiro Suzuki, but his name in American would be Suzuki Ichiro.
So it's Ming, and it started off something like, hey, and then you kept it.
Yeah.
And so is it on your license?
It's okay.
No.
Okay. Turn it up some more, Don.
You're so silly.
Turn the
okay.
mic up, bro.
It's all right. You ain't never stole no glasses for like $500.
Glasses.
Can't say
I'm just
that I
thinking
have.
China.
Yeah.
and,
Can't say that I have.
hey, by the way, can I say this real quick? Go Nationals, you motherfuckers.
It's 3-3.
It's 3-3.
Yeah.
Got Mad Max coming up tonight on
Yo,
the mound.
We hadn't gotten to sports.
All right, okay. I'm from DC.
Shout out
I
to-
got to shout it out. You
Shout out
guys
to
need-
pre-com.
today?
Shout
I
out
thought
to
there's
no,
no sports.
there's no.
I just
sports.
had to get
Oh, I
it.
was
I just
like,
had to get
wait.
it.
So baby girl, tell the fans what you want to do and the type of show you would like to do.
Well, yeah, I back home. Well, I'm from Philly.
Oh,
I've
that's where my
been-
birth family's from.
Yeah,
All
so
right,
that's what's up. Sorry. So I've been out here like
Get
2.5
used to that.
years or so. So back home, I was kind of the lead host on an internet radio show called The Morning Mixtape.
Oh.
That I kind of got thrown into. I really didn't have any desire to, I want to host a show or a podcast. I was just a friend that I had for years, and he posted something on Facebook. Oh, I'm looking for a new host. I'm like, all right. I just went and like pulled up, and I did one show. He was like, you were really good. Like, do you want to like do it? So I was like, all right, cool. So I did that for a couple of months, and then I moved out here. And one of my friends that I met, he had like a podcast that he would do, and it was kind of just him and one other person, and it would just kind of just be a random asking questions back and forth. So just the past couple of months, I was thinking, I think I want to create a show, and started
We
looking
can't
online and
We
found
can't
you
wait to
guys.
have you, baby girl.
Man.
So yeah,
I'm just telling you, it's going down here at Rollout Digitals. So she's coming to hang out with us today.
You should do an all girl panel.
No.
No? No?
No, y'all,
Come
y'all,
on, girls
y'all-
rule the world.
you need-
I'm not
Not
opposed
really.
to it.
Who run the world?
I would love that.
Girls.
Actually, I would love that. Actually.
I'm sure you would love it. You'd be like, these are all my wives.
Oh, wow.
I mean, either way, I definitely got
Yeah.
some baddies
Shout out,
that
shout
I
out to
had
my,
come
shout out to
sit
my
in.
girl, man.
Who?
What the fuck's wrong with y'all?
Well, obviously, she'd be the head one.
Yes. There's a pecking order. Your point guard, your shooting guard.
She's the HBC.
Somebody got to come off the bench. So
Balls
we were talking earlier,
Yes.
Howard.
Being that it's a talk show, yes.
Yeah, me.
It's a
Before we
comedy
we
Comedy.
got going, And Shelly, I rated Shelly a 9. If you just met Shelly like you did
You
today,
just did.
Yes.
what would you rate her?
I would have said 9, but I saw the ring on her finger. She's taking.
Yeah, well, I mean,
So
minus
5.
3. Minus 3. Minus 3.
I said minus the ring 9 until I saw it. Like, she's married.
But so when you meet a woman, you hit them with a high one because it's your flavor. Usually they're your flavor when you meet them.
yeah, if they're attractive, yes.
In the date process, as you're the dating that day, we're not talking about as you're graduating along.
Right.
What are the things that start knocking her down?
I mean, if you start personality, I guess, at that point, you know what I'm saying? So it's like if she started talking about she voted for Trump, that's going to be a whole lot of.
Well, yeah, that would end the day
Yeah, bitch, I gotta go.
immediately.
You know, actually, what's really a deal breaker? I came up with this after my first wife. I was married a couple times. I was divorced a couple times. Let's
Shouts
say
out
it
to
that
getting
way.
it right.
Because divorce is better than marriage. I found anyway.
Apparently, it don't work out.
That's
for
why I
you.
did it twice, baby. Anyway, I've made a rule: if you don't, sports is a thing. You don't have to be a sports advocate, but if you
gotta
just
let me
can't be
do
a
me.
sports hater,
Yeah, you can't.
and
be
if you
like,
don't have some idea of it, then we ain't gonna work. It's
Also,
not gonna
then
happen.
I would definitely get knocked down because I don't watch sports.
no, it's
You don't
okay
have to
that you
watch
don't
it,
watch
but
Okay.
you just can't hate on it for me.
I don't
to-
hate on it.
Or I dated a girl and she was like on football Sunday.
Right.
She's like, so you want to go somewhere? I was like, no. I watch
am
football
somewhere.
games. Yeah, I'm gonna watch all the games. And she was like, so you gonna watch all the games? Bitch, I'm gonna watch the games, the highlights. I'm gonna turn to ESPN and watch the re-highlights, and then there's a nighttime game.
Yes.
And so she got mad. She's like, well, I thought maybe we could spend time together. I was like, on Monday.
Yeah.
No, there's Monday
on
Night
Saturday.
Football.
I'm sorry, on Tuesday.
See how smart she is? She's a winner.
she
She
knows.
knows this Monday
I'm
Night
like,
Football.
I'll be at Disneyland while you watching football
go.
or whatever.
Yeah, that's something to do.
Be like, hey, babe, why don't you do something useful like cook breakfast?
So you meet a guy,
I did that today, actually.
and what are the I would just say deal breakers? What is in that conversation when you have like you guys are eating or
Like
whatever?
on the date or
On
like
the-
the
on the date.
initial.
On the date.
okay. Deal breakers.
Bad breath
Oh,
for
she
sure.
got to think about it. It
Yes.
may not be one.
Bad breath is a
Yes.
bad one, and
Disgusting.
I can relate to what Shelly said earlier when she said that if a guy talks too much, and y'all are
Oh.
like, no guy talks too much. Yeah, they
Yeah.
can.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't say shit. I'm like,
I
you
haven't really
talking
come across that problem a lot though. Guys that are like that just talk too much.
about- What about a guy with too many kids?
Personally, I
What's too many kids?
prefer to date men that don't have kids because I don't have kids yet.
It's not gonna happen.
That rules Speedy out.
But surprisingly,
8 times.
I mean, back in your prime. In your prime.
but like surprisingly, because like back home in Philly, like everybody had kids.
Right.
So when I moved out here, like what I experienced, a lot of people didn't have kids. Like a
Where-
lot of
where'd
guys-
you live?
A lot of people I
Philly.
came across.
Who's
like,
your Catalina?
No, but
must be in the
East
shelter.
Coast is different. No, East Coast is different than West Coast. How long
It
have you
sure
been
is, but they make
like,
kids
2.5
out here.
years.
Like 2.5 years?
Yeah.
But people here are self-centered, so that they can't
What
have
the
kids.
fuck?
Because they can't focus on a kid. They're so into themselves and their careers. And I'm a model. I'm an actor. I'm a
That's
producer.
you.
Shelly,
Shelly, where you from,
I
Shelly?
have 2 kids. I'm from Jersey.
Okay.
So I'm not
From DC.
self-centered.
Which exit?
I don't know.
No,
I
no,
don't
okay.
know. I've been here too long.
No, East Coast. They fuck with you. Number the exit numbers 1 through
Right by the GWB.
18. Okay, so you're 18.
Gosh, I feel like I've been here
So-
too
And,
long.
like,
So-
and another thing that would be a deal breaker on a date is if he's rude, like to like the wait staff.
Oh, yeah.
And just like
Oh, yeah.
bad like manners.
Hey, bitch, ain't what I ordered.
and- Right. Like,
What about bad tippers? See, if you're a bad tipper, I'm done. Because I used to be.
Oh,
I
well.
used to be. A
I
waitress.
steal from the other table and
You're-
tip.
you're
Well, I don't think I would
Waitress.
find that out in the first date because I'm not looking at the bill. So if I, find
I mean,
out
I'm gonna look
later
at the
on
bill,
he's
but
a
I'm
bad
gonna
tipper-
look like.
What's a
Yeah.
bad
See.
tip? What's a bad tipper? Appropriately, or do you
I
impress
mean,
if somebody
I-
over tips?
I think 18% is what it should be. Nothing
Yeah.
lower
Okay,
than
that's fair.
18%.
All right, so if the bill's $100, I need to leave what?
20.
That's 20%.
Yeah.
I know. Oh,
I mean,
Maybe
She said 18%.
18.
Speedy, she said 18%. Then she threw 20 on you.
I know.
See how that
'Cause
goes?
I used to be a
Can I ask a
waitress.
question?
I used to be a
I'd
waitress.
have left 15.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Why am I leaving 20%?
Because that's how they make their money.
But why does he have to
But
do
see,
that to
okay,
impress
so
you?
here's the thing. So I grew up in Jersey. I was a waitress.
We just found that
we,
out.
But so we would get paid $2 and like 25 cents an hour.
Okay, you
The
should
whole
have
time.
studied in school, nigga.
So,
point, Pops.
You knew that going in.
But I made all my money
you
on
signed the
tips.
contract.
Right.
Well, I made all my money on tips. I thought that was the norm. Fast forward, I moved to California. I work at
it
Hooters.
is different here.
When I got my
Who
paycheck,
worked at Hooters?
I did.
She did?
I worked at Hooters on Hollywood Boulevard. I used to make mad money. But the first day I get the first 2 weeks I get my check, I said, holy shit, I have a couple $100 check. Like, what is this?
Right.
They pay you minimum wage here plus your tip. So I was like,
Right. It is not like that.
Jersey's
East
robbing
Coast.
people, and till this day, they still are doing that for waiters.
Did you
and-
make more money at Hooters than with tip and salary than you did it in Jersey?
Oh, for sure.
Did you?
For
Okay.
sure, yeah.
Can
Cost of living.
no one still answer my question though?
I'm sorry. What was the question?
Why 20%?
Yeah, why am I tipping you if you getting paid for a job?
That you
It's the same
signed
thing
on
with
for.
Uber, like
But-
Uber Eats or
No, no, no.
I'm-
Because-
but you never been an Uber driver, so I'm asking you. You've been a waitress.
I've been an Uber Eats driver.
Hey, just
It's
go,
a
go
server.
with what I'm saying, Shelly.
Nick is
I'm not at
server,
all.
not waitress.
So you feel like
Server,
because they get
bartender,
minimum
because we're
wage
doing
and
the work.
tips,
We're
you
running your
shouldn't.
plates. We're pulling the plates. We're
What about the
bringing
chef that cooked the food? That's what really
orders.
Yeah,
counts.
how come he don't get? Here's,
No, he gets great
I'm gonna go with that,
money.
Nick. I'm gonna go with that
He
because
gets
when
good
you're in
money.
New
Just a
York,
question. It's just a
especially
question.
New York, you're in New York, and my man grabbed the door. Then he do this. I said, "Well, don't grab the fucking door, nigga. I can't get you every time."
Right.
And then he stopped getting the cab for me, and because I hadn't tipped him when he opened the door. I'm like, "Hey, nigga,
I mean-
this your job."
That
but
was an
that's
asshole.
a
That ain't no
little-
New York thing.
No,
That's
but,
an asshole.
But
No,
I
that's
think
New
that's
York.
different though, because my sister
I haven't had that problem.
used to live in Harlem, and she owned her it was like a
Brownstone?
Her brownstone. No, it wasn't a brownstone.
No.
But she owned her place. It looks like an apartment, but there's
We'll
a
go
front
brownstone.
desk man. There's a man there at the front desk. Every Christmas, she's like, I got to tip the doorman. I got to tip this person. I'm like, why
that's
do
a
you have
lot.
to tip all those people?
Yeah.
That's
And like
too
in her
much.
brain, she's like, that's what you're supposed to do. So I'm like, that I wouldn't do. But I'm
Can't
like,
do
a
it.
wait
I
staff.
can open the door. It's
Okay.
cool. I've been doing it all
Bartender.
my
Another
life.
question.
What?
Yes.
So why are we tipping the waiters?
Because
20
they're the
20
one running your, like they're doing everything for
Aren't
you.
you
But they.
I would say that I'll say this
Well,
to you,
you're
Nick,
tipping them for
on the
their
real. You don't have to tip
Right.
nobody anything, but I would say this much: if they give you good service, knowing the fact that they're giving you service, they tip them. Because if you're going to go
Right.
back there again, they'll continue to give you that good service.
And I got another question.
I have a question too. But go.
I agree with what Pop said earlier. I would tip the. I'm not saying I don't tip, but just for the sake of this argument, I would tip the waiter, not the waiter. I'm sorry, the cook. That makes sense to me.
But the cook's getting
Maybe-
full
getting
price.
paid.
Maybe,
Like, yeah,
maybe
exactly.
They all get
no,
paid.
no, no,
No, the
no.
wait
cook is
staff is
getting
getting
more
way
than the
less.
server,
But the,
Right.
right, but we're not
And the
talking
busboy,
about,
he ain't
right,
getting paid.
But we're not talking about the fact that you picked a bad job.
Yeah, you
We're
should have
talking-
studied in high school.
Yeah, you picked a low-paying job. We're talking about the service. So we're talking about I'm giving you extra money because I'm generous for the service that you're providing. It makes sense to tip the cook. He's the one providing the service. I can get up get my own plate for $20.
if they said it there. Yeah.
I mean, if
If
you're
they
gonna
said you want
say
to save
that,
$20 at the end of your meal,
I used to
get
say
your own
that
plate
back in the day
kitchen.
when I was
Yeah, it is
younger
there.
too.
okay, but then if you're gonna tip the cook, then you need to be tipping your mama because your mama's the one cooking all the
Whoa.
meals.
Hey,
Doing all the
and
dishes.
You're 100% right, and that's why I tip my mama all the time. Shout out to moms. You feel me?
But I have a
No,
question
my
for
mama
you.
had me. She knew not to have me.
No.
Send your mama that tip.
You owe
Sometimes
your
make-
mom your life.
Sometimes you make bad decisions.
But I have a question
Well,
for
it
the
felt
guys.
good at the time. Anybody that got pregnant, it was like it was a good idea at the moment.
Wait, so I have a question for the guys.
Yes.
Before I ask the question, guys, if you're new to this chat room, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Thanks.
Subscribe.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so now do you guys tip? You probably don't go to a barber, but when you went to a barber, do you guys tip the barber?
What you trying to say?
So you go when you went to a barber, did you tip the barber?
I always feel like it's.
Wait, I want to hear from Nick.
You said guys, motherfucker.
I need
Well,
one at a
Nick's
time.
the first guy.
Right,
Oh,
Nick's
my
the first
bad.
man.
Right. Yes, because if I'm going to that barber, it's because he's spending time and he knows my head. Because if you can't replace a good barber,
No, you can't.
so that's what I'm paying. I'm paying you because you actually have skills that's above what
But he's getting paid hourly.
20%?
No, right. But if all barbers are charging $20 for a haircut, right? But I know I could trust you.
Right.
I'm
I ain't got to tell you what to
I
do.
appreciate the fact that you're doing a good job on my hair because for $20, somebody could just tear my line up.
Okay.
You know, when I had hair,
general
the
thing.
barbershop was $5.
That's why you're last.
Well, that was a
So
kid's
turn.
deal.
So
My
did
turn.
you tip your?
I would tip when it was $5. When it went to 20,
He went.
I assumed that was the tip, $15.
See,
What about you?
Shelly, when God cut your hair, he don't cut it even. Look here.
Exactly.
He
So
started
do you
at the
tip
top.
CD for
I
the
don't.
barber?
I don't. I
man.
think it. I think whatever the tip is, just charge me that. I think it's wrong to go if I bring my son in and he go. I say, well, how much is it? He goes 20. I'm finna give you 20. I do appreciate the fact that you cut well, and I might slide you $2 or $3.
$2 or $3?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it might go 23 for Brooklyn for me. Now, if you're gonna cut us both, so that's $40. Come on, man.
I mean, if you look at a barber's getting paid per head. They just pay rent for the chair.
yeah,
But see, but
So they play a flat rate. They play a flat rate rent, and
Right.
and whatever they get after that is going to be on the top there. A server, it's understood going into the situation that they're going to make. And believe me, you could say it's a shitty job by the hour,
Right.
but if you got a good spot where they tip,
Right,
you
but my-
making more money than a lot of average
but I would
motherfuckers
think
doing.
Why
that-
does
Working their ass
why does
off
that
for it.
burden fall onto the patriot though?
It doesn't. You don't have to tip. Just understand that the service that they give you is a service they're going to give you based on that. And right, wrong, or indifferent.
That's ridiculous.
But the crazy thing
It
is,
is, but
I
it's
think you should tip
age
the
old.
barber more because
How
now-
much more?
Let me tell you why though. Because they're paying out of their pocket to
That's
rent
not what
the
I asked
chair.
you. How much more? The $20 haircut.
If you're getting a $20 haircut, maybe 5. Definitely a minimum
I
of
think
5.
You was cool with 22, 20.
But
22.
so Fatima, do you go? I don't know. So I get my hair blown out sometimes. You know,
That's what she said.
I'd
do you
used to.
tip?
Yeah,
Like when
I've
you
blown
get
out
your
some
hair
hairs
yeah,
in my
I definitely
time.
try to tip my stylist. I don't like have like a fixed figure in my brain like that I'm gonna tip, but it's just kind of like whatever I have at the time. or
Does it
whatever.
change depending on what you
it
get?
can, yeah. Like if I'm paying more, then I try to tip a little bit more. If it's something like basic, then I might just give her a couple dollars. It kind of just depends on what I'm
Now,
getting done.
now, one thing that you said is true for every brother around the country, and we usually you try to use the word never, but every brother around the country. When you find the right barber, then you stay with him, and so you might slide him a little bit more,
Right.
Right.
Because you found the dude. You don't have to come in and say nothing. You just sit down. He know what you want, or he'll go, "What you want to do this time? We sticking with what we did last time. We sticking with what we did last." And I don't have to look. I don't even need the mirror. I only need the mirror when somebody like went with the barbershop and my barber was busy and they were about 9 deep and I had to go. So as one brother, the barber was sitting in his chair. That was the first strike. It's a packed barbershop and nobody was going to him.
Oh.
And I said, you want to cut me? He's like, oh yeah, brother, come on, man.
I got
Come
a
on."
great
He
story
was
on that
too
one, too.
enthused. So I sit down and watch when I say this, every good dude to know this. He broke out with a pair of scissors. I went, God.
Scissors.
You should have got
At
it
the
right
barber?
there.
I said,
At first?
God,
Yeah,
the
flag.
first
I said
thing
at
he
first.
came out with was some scissors.
Speedy, I'm still stuck on that. You only tip $2 or $3 to the barber. Like
I mean,
like
Well, we're gonna move on. So
no.
so I'm sitting there. The other thumbnail was he didn't have a mirror in front of him. So I'm looking. Everybody else got a mirror, and nobody would make eye contact with me. And when he broke out with the scissors, and I'm already in the chair now. Now I got the thing on me. And he goes, "All right, brother. So what would you like for me to do?"
like you did.
And I just said, "I said,
This was a black barber.
yeah." And my hair had a nice.
Was
little
he
bit-
black?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was at a black barber shop. And when he broke out with the scissors, he went around the side. He says, how you want to fade it? You want to fade it tight? Or what do you want? I said, just go on, cut it with a one. And he said, you sure, brother? Yeah. And he went, "Nyeh," and he took the scissors again. He came back and he said, what you think?
It's a one.
But you knew in your gut that you shouldn't go because you saw it.
No, I was in a hurry and I had something to do.
But there was a doubt in your mind at one point.
It was very small, and it didn't hit me till he broke out with the scissors. And guys know there's no reason when you're cutting hair, our hair,
Right.
to break out with any scissors.
right, but
there's
that
no reason.
that speck of a whatever you had, you should have known.
But everybody runs over that before you start listening to it.
Right, but then
That's like
you're
that one
bald
speck I
or
shouldn't have never.
what?
You, I shouldn't. I had to, there was this thought said, well, I don't know if you should do Shelly.
No, I'm from DC and we don't play about the fucking hairs of
Yeah.
the barbers. Real shit out there. And it's funny, same type of shit here. There's a guy named Claude back in the day.
Oh, you know his name? Shit.
Yes. Oh no, he's very well known around the area. And believe me, the barbershop opened at 8. If you ain't get there by 7:30,
Oh, you
was
mean a good barbershop,
You
yeah.
was 9 deep.
Yeah.
You was 9 deep for Claude.
Yeah.
Claude, big old dude, sat in the damn chair, had 7 people deep. There was one dude in the corner named Rock. What I found out later, Rock is good for one haircut. I got lucky because I couldn't wait. I went to Rock, cut me nicely.
Yeah.
Next nigga look, okay. He sat down. I hung around later on. I look back. I come back around the block. I look later on. They done beat Rock's ass. Rock be getting his ass whooped because he be fucking niggas' hair up. He good for one haircut, but after that he get the trip in.
So why was he still working there?
Yeah, barber.
You know what? Honestly, I'm thinking he probably had ties to the barbershop, so he was there.
Oh, okay.
But it was like have one more person, but nobody really. Everybody said, "Don't fuck with Rock." Dude.
What
Go
do women do if the lady like you go get a wash and perm and she fucked the perm up?
Well,
How you
I
fucking
don't get
perma?
perms, but
Well, I'm sorry.
Well,
Get your edges done.
like something like that, you definitely should go to someone that you're used to if it's like a chemical in your
Of
hair.
course.
But what he just said was funny because it reminds me of because one of my best friends is a guy and he tells me stories about how he goes to the barbershop at like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
to make sure. I'm like,
It's a commitment. It's real.
don't y'all have appointments? Like
No,
can
you
make
you could do
for-
appointment now. See, LA now is so. This was 2 weeks ago. Me in Brooklyn, I go get him a cut. Now the guy that came here that had the oil stuff for your face,
Yeah.
my man. So
Dixon's,
yeah, G. So we go to his barbershop. Now he does appointments pretty much only. But usually, if I hit him with the, you got me, and I do the 20, he could jump me in there.
Yeah.
He was deep. Everybody was deep. We were in that barbershop for 2 hours.
So,
They didn't
like-
have a walk-up person.
So walk-ins would get mad if someone did have an appointment. And they like, no, nigga, we
Oh,
been
yeah.
waiting.
Oh yeah, yeah. If the appointment dude has an appointment for 2 and he shows up at 2:10 or 2:05, he's expected for you to wait on him, because even though I'm walked up, they're gonna tell me, bro, you got to hold on. Especially if usually it's loyal customers. It's the
Yeah.
guys who you
Yeah.
cut all the time.
Yeah.
And I think every barbershop should have a person that handles walk-up.
Walk-ins, yeah. That
Because
makes sense.
all these dudes now, they do appointments, and so they'll sit in their chair. Then dude was in his chair, and I'm going, my man, can you cut my son? Yeah, I did. Shit, man.
But that makes sense if you're a barber because it might take you an hour to do a
An
It
hour?
shouldn't.
Well,
That's a lot.
I,
Usually
I
it's
know
like
of a barbershop
35.
in Dana. I suggested them about doing appointments. They didn't want to do it, so they'll take walk-ups.
Yeah.
you wanna go all the way to
that's a little,
Pasadena.
but that's a little different from what I was saying because a barber is a skilled talent. You're paying for somebody's skills. So if you're more skilled than another person, I don't mind paying you more. You deserve that. But if you bring in my plate,
You
from
bring in
A-
the
Nigga, you
plate.
playing for somebody to bring you
Again.
your
Just
food.
anti this
But I'll
Nigga, you
say-
bringing
But
a plate,
why-
my nigga, you gotta
why
do
should I
something.
You
suspect-
paying
If
for
you-
somebody
if
to
you-
Mark,
bring you your food.
Why should I
Who
suspect that you
sees your
might?
plate before you see your
Mark,
plate.
are you gonna put a thumb in my food?
Hey, my nigga.
Really? Because I ain't tip
Thumb
you?
in-
There's some
What?
dirty
Oh.
motherfuckers out there that might
Like-
Because
do
I
it.
ain't tip. They just the wrong job for you.
Yeah, I
How
already
about
got
you
my
study,
food.
nigga?
How about you
I
give
put
them? How about you
Visine
leave them
in
$4, $5? You ain't got to worry
coffee.
about that shit.
You put Visine because FYI guys, if you put Visine in someone's
Shelly,
drink, it
you
gives
could
them the
kill
runs.
them.
But no, you can't kill them, but it'll give them
With
the runs.
Visine, you can.
Shelly,
That's
you
what they
put
should
too
I
do.
mean,
much-
That's
we
the
didn't pour the
knockout.
whole bottle in
Yeah, it's a
there.
date
That's
rape.
the
but I'm
that's the
like-
date rape
knockout.
joke.
Yeah,
But
you
like
always put like
Visine
three.
is not a date rape drug.
That is.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
That's what they
Well-
would put in your drink.
Shelly, if you
Listen,
put
it
a
gave
couple
them the
drops in
runs.
there, everybody going to sleep.
They're still
And they in your
alive.
panties.
They're okay.
Tony, put that
Whatever.
drop.
But I will say, so back in May, like literally this May, I went home. I only get my hair done in New York. Like so, when I fly home, I'm like, it's time to get my hair washed and blown out. I got it hair trim. My lady wasn't there, but her sister was. She's like, my sister's out of town. She'll be here tomorrow. I'm like, I'm out tomorrow. I need my hair done today. Something told me.
Don't do it.
Just have her blow it out or roller set it. Do not get it trimmed. But I said no. I need to get it trimmed. I got to get my headshots done. Just trim it. And I trimmed it curly on top of that, which never do if you have curly hair. Literally, my hair before was down to my waist.
I doubt it.
When she was done, now curly, your hair looks even shorter. Like when you cut it because it gets curlier. My hair literally was like up to here. I was
Were you crying?
Oh my god.
when I left, I cried, but I still tipped her. I still gave her $10.
Now, see, you was wrong. I never would have gave her the money.
You encouraging bad behavior?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
in her defense, she asked me, "Do you want it all one length?" And I said, "I do." And so I didn't realize my front of my hair was longer than the back.
But she should have realized that.
But when it's curly, you can't
She should have
tell.
realized that.
Right.
As
Yeah,
a
she
professional.
No, I know exactly how you feel.
So I, so by the time
That's
I
happened to you?
realized what was going on, it was too late.
That's why I'm like this
So-
now. No, I said, just take a little off the top.
and God said, okay, I'm going to go all the way back.
So
Make
I
it all
mean, but I
even.
still tipped her.
Would you have tipped her?
Very good. You got money to throw away.
If I like hated what she did,
And you're
I
crying.
mean, I didn't
Remember, you're crying
hate
outside.
it, but it
You're
was-
crying. You was crying.
I just will say I never got.
You
my
don't
haircut.
sound happy, and your voice just recalling.
I
it.
mean, now I'm better. It's getting back there.
if
You
I
better.
if I
Counseling
did
and
tip, it
everything?
would be a very small tip. Like it wouldn't be what I would normally give. It would be something very small.
Actually, a small tip is more insulting than no tip at all.
Yeah,
That's
the
true.
dollar.
I'll leave you $1 on it
The
just
dollar.
so you know,
Yeah.
motherfucker, you did me wrong.
Yeah.
But I do
You cut
tip,
my bangs, nigga.
I do tip according to the service. My whole thing is I'm down with, but I don't like. I think nowadays people just assume the tip and they
Yeah.
ain't working for it.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking
You
of
know, and I got that. So that's why I even said that with Nick. I mean, a person's working for it. You know,
But that's
tip,
the job you signed up
wait.
for.
Before speaking of
You're
tips,
right. You sign up
But
for that
some
job
people
because
have
it says
jobs
when
that
you
they
hire,
Go
get
ahead,
hired, wages plus tips.
Speaking of tips, what's this dude name? Dale Lex 12 said he'll donate $1,000 if we have 1,000 viewers. So if you in the chat room, share the video.
Are you being
son.
serious?
Don't
That'd be
play.
I don't know if he
amazing.
Don't
being
play with
serious
our
or not,
feelings, nigga.
but
Because I would click this nigga 1,000.
I put it out there.
We'll find out where you at.
So
I'm gonna start viewing me.
Chat
Yeah,
room,
exactly.
hit Dale Lex 12. He just put in the chat room. If we have 1,000 viewers, he's gonna donate $1,000. Shelly, give him the cash app.
Yes,
We're gonna see
you
if
guys
it
can
happens.
Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal me at Rollout Digital, and all the money goes obviously to the studio because we
Get
are
these
a
phones.
listener-supported show. But most
the lights
importantly,
on.
it would go to the Piece Me for a phone, so you guys can call in.
There you go. I think
Now-
Cash App only takes 500 at a time, so give me my Cash
Well,
App.
you if it only takes 500 at a time, you
Don't
can
listen to
Cash
that
App 500 and then
we'll
Venmo the
figure
other
that out.
500.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, my nigga.
And then PayPal the
Let's do it
other.
2 times.
I'm trying to help you out.
But hey, we got Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal, so
Yeah.
split it up between the
So,
three.
so being from Philly, does that mean you got a tougher upbringing? What part of Philly?
I'm uptown.
Uptown.
So I'm not from the hood, but I'm from Philly.
From North Wales.
But if it got sticky,
Shout out to New
I'm ready.
Mills.
I don't
from-
gotta get ready. I stay
she
ready.
from the
Like,
suburbs.
You
Where
might
you
be
from?
related. Have you ever done
Oh
the
my
Ancestry
God
DNA
damn.
test?
no,
seriously.
Everybody's not
I haven't.
related to
Listen,
you.
but she's from Philly, and I just found out my whole
Well, but-
my whole dad's side is from Philly. So
I
I'm
want
just
to make sure she's
curious.
from Philly,
Yeah,
Philly.
I've
I want
never
to make
done
sure
one.
she
I
got
thought about doing it, but I haven't done
You're
it.
from the
Please do
city.
it.
You're from the city. You're from the city.
You might be my
Yeah.
cousin.
State buddies.
We find out you're from Reading.
No, and that's one thing I hate. People, I'm from Philly. Oh, what part? Oh, I'm from Lancaster.
No.
Or no, I'm from Ben Salem. That's
No, Ben
not
Salem.
Philadelphia.
I live in
So-
North Wales.
Right, like no, you are on the outskirts, but
So
whatever.
that's another thing I think I like from a woman. If we're dating now, we're dating. I'm getting to know you. I need to know if it go bad, you gonna ride with me. Like if I get in the fight, we get in the fight. I don't need you going. Why would you hit him?
So let me ask this question: Is being that you said that, what do you think the most important thing is in a relationship? So for me, I had this conversation yesterday. For me, I think the most important thing is when dealing with another person is, are we able to work through situations?
we gotta have an argument.
Like anything else, we can get past it.
Yeah.
But if when we get in an argument, if you shut down,
Yeah.
and that's how you deal with arguments, we're probably not going to work.
Wait, when you say shut down, is it shut down in that moment and then
yeah,
you come
like
back to it?
Yeah, like if you're the kind of person who shuts down in that moment and you just can't deal with the situation, then you need a break from it.
But what if it's like 2 hours later?
No. Hold on, Shelly.
2 hours,
That's
huh?
fine.
She just told a personal story, but go ahead.
But I know me. I'm not the kind of person who can operate in that space. I'm the kind of person, if something happens, I want to address it now so that it doesn't get bigger than what it needs to be.
I know, but it's not all about you though.
No,
in a
you're
relationship.
right.
No,
But that's why I would
I need to address
identify.
it. Yeah, I need
I
to.
would identify that trait in the woman early, and if she's possessed the quality that say, okay, I'm willing to work through this when it happens and not drag it out.
All right, baby girl. Are you
That's something I'm rocking with.
you dealing with it
Good
now, or
question.
you need time to talk about it?
It depends
Or
on
what's
what
the
it
most
is.
important? What's the most important quality for a man to possess? That you will overlook a lot of other things. If they-
Well, the
Bank
most,
account?
I think the most important. I mean, there's a
Like I
lot
said,
of
Philly
important
cheesesteak.
factors to a relationship, but I would say the number one most important thing is communication.
Can you identify
Y'all
what that
have
means?
to
please?
be
Yeah, because
able
women
to
say that all the time.
Like,
She just said she don't like a nigga to talk to, but
My bad.
very contradictory there, Fatima.
like you said with the shutting down, because I dealt with that, and it's like in the moment, depending on what it is, if we're having like a knockdown, drag out argument,
You
I
gotta
might
have
need-
one.
Yeah, it's like I might need a moment. I might need a beat because maybe your feelings can kind of get back leveled faster than mine, and you want to talk about it right now. I might need a moment. I might need you to get out my face for a second. And let me regroup. Maybe let me sleep on it, and then tomorrow. But I don't want to we not talking for a week. Like nah. But
No.
I might need a night
Now-
where I'm like, let's revisit it tomorrow.
I'm in between
A
those
night
two.
you go overnight without.
I don't,
Most-
and I
most
know
men
that's
feel like
bad.
that.
I
Most
know
men
it's
feel like
bad,
how
but
most
there's
feel.
been like 1 or 2 situations where it's like like I don't want to talk to you right now, and that's not good. And that's something that I know I personally want to get better with. But there have been times that I'm like, we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Could
Okay,
you be mad
hold
and
on,
still
Mark.
have sex with him? Still, you know, I mean, could you
Great-
still
great
horny?
question, huh? Great
And he said,
question.
"Look, I'm pissed at you, but we're gonna do his shit right now."
I
Don't say
can.
nothing to me.
I can do
I
that
probably
No.
for sure.
could,
No.
but
No,
for the
see.
most part,
No.
no.
Here's my thing.
Really?
No. Here's my thing.
We go talk about
No,
this
no.
shit tomorrow.
Here's my thing.
Nah,
If we heat now, we gotta have a heated argument, so we'll see how we work in that situation. Now, once it's heated, and I say, "Hey, I need a minute." Literally, give me a minute. Don't keep talking to me. Don't keep the argument going.
right.
60
That
seconds?
means stop talking.
60 seconds.
No, I just need a minute.
60
No,
seconds.
no. 60 seconds. I need you to get away.
Go to your
I
corner.
might go to the corner. I go downstairs, whatever.
Say go to the corner.
Now, I can't fuck and argue. I can't do it. Those are two different. The blood is going in two different places. When I'm mad at you, I'm mad at you.
Don't touch me.
But no, but you've never had. 'Cause
So
I
angry
had-
fucking ain't good, huh?
Wait a second.
No, I didn't say that.
Wait a
I'm
second.
saying
Don't
I can't be arguing and then because my point is my point. I need to get that across. And if you're gonna blur the lines by going, let me suck your dick. Wait, bitch.
No, because you could easily. Because I've been in this situation, and I tell I'm mad at you, but I also want to do it right now. So don't confuse it.
Wait a minute, Speedy.
Like,
You
that's
would
just what
turn
it
down.
is. Right?
Yes.
For sex.
Because I need to make sure we finish it.
You
But
suck on my
guys-
dick. You suck on my dick. Whatever. I'll be like, you ain't.
Speedy, you do realize.
Hey, if I call
You
my girl,
ain't worth
if I
a
call my
damn,
girl
you
cheating,
motherfucker,
if I call my
you.
girl cheating and she wanted to give me head before it was
I mean,
over,
that's a
I
whole
might let her
different
do
argument.
it.
No.
No, but
Women will do that. They try to use sex
Nope.
to make when they
No,
know you mad
but-
at them. Like, oh baby, come on. It's
Because
like,
you can't do that to them.
no, hell
but you
no.
do realize that probably 50% of your arguments are because you're not having sex.
No,
and you
no, it's
need
not.
to
For a
have
woman,
sex,
it is.
and
For a
then
woman, it
that's
is.
What it
See,
is.
that's the whole
Hold
shit.
on,
The
Mark.
women don't
Hold
let
on.
on that they like sex more than we do.
Right.
No, but
I
here's
agree
the
with
thing,
you.
Mark.
I agree
We're
with you.
arguing about something that had nothing to do with sex because that's not what the
Right,
argument
but
is about.
half the arguments you argue about have nothing to do with what you're
always
really
that
arguing about.
frustration.
Like you
Great
can
point,
leave
Shelly.
a fork here, and I'm like screaming at you, but I could give a shit about the fork. It's what you did over there the
'Cause
other
you let
day.
stuff
What'd I do
build
over
up.
there?
I don't know. I'm just
It
making
builds
that
up
up.
and builds up, and
Exactly.
then you
Just be,
Again.
my ex, we be fighting about some other shit.
You're
You
divorced.
left me on the street with a flat car, and you ain't fucking me. I'm telling you.
That's what I agree. I totally agree
real
with him.
talk, though.
I
That's real
agree
talk.
with him.
I'm just gonna
Right.
tell you,
Pipe
I
your girl
can't-
down, fellas.
I
Pipe her
can't.
down.
I can't do both. I have to finish my argument.
You do.
Then I gotta separate. Then it'd be like, go ahead and touch my
you
shoulder.
can have makeup
You gotta
sex.
go ahead and
There you
touch my
go.
shoulder.
Michelle, go
Speedy,
buy,
Shelly,
go
just
buy a
Speedy.
toy.
And
Shelly,
Nick,
that's my-
Nick and
Hold on,
Donald will
Mark.
tell you.
Mark.
Speedy just wants you to say, you're right.
No, no.
Okay, babe, we good.
There you go. Go ahead and touch my shoulder. Stop.
Don't touch me.
Come on, man.
You want me to blow on your ear?
I mean,
So if she start grabbing your shit ain't gonna get hard. None of that.
yeah, but it'd be like, come on, stop.
Stop.
Then you got that bullshit.
Nah,
But then your push ain't really hard. The push is like this. Stop.
Stop. Move over a little bit. Stop.
Play too much. When
can't-
you hear you play too much, that's what it's.
I don't know about that, pops. I think the only thing,
No, I
the
can't.
only way I'm turning down if I'm sleepy.
Sleepy.
That's the only way.
Just
Yeah,
lay
nigga,
there.
we'll turn down some seconds when you sleep.
That's
Lay
it.
there. We don't
Hey,
care.
hey, I'm
No,
gonna
I'm
say
not.
this.
No.
You go ahead.
What
Hold
I'm
up,
kidding.
man.
I'm totally kidding.
The only
Not
way
that
I'm
I'm
turning
listening.
it
I can't
down.
hear you though.
The only way I'm turning it down if my daughter's at the door.
Well, duh.
Other than that, it's going
Nah,
down.
I can get past that. Go in your room.
Hey, arguments,
No, that- I
all
can't
that
get
stuff,
past
man. You gotta be a bigger
Go in
person
your
for it.
room. Mama's in the tub.
I'm sure these
the
two
Mickey
done
ears
walked in
on.
with your ass. Close the door.
That's hilarious.
Who are you,
Oh my
Mark
God, I'm
Howard?
so paranoid.
Why are
I
you
ain't never
sucking a
walked in,
lollipop,
Mark.
bro?
Who loves you, baby? I'm
So-
trying to see if I like it.
So if
I
the
like it,
argument
I'll
is
try the second
happening,
one.
there's no touching me. And
Probably not.
see,
I mean, it depends on the
I have to
argument.
finish
though.
the
What do
argument.
what do we
It don't
argue
matter.
about? It
Argument
does
is-
matter.
But if it's that deep that I'm like mad, like big mad, then I probably don't want you to touch me.
Right. It depends on the argument. Like
No.
it's like you didn't wash
But it-
dishes today.
What if you
like-
know how to touch you though?
I wouldn't let him get close enough. I'd be like, go find somewhere to go.
Even if
like,
you
get out
said
my
I'm
face.
sorry?
You gonna
and
tell
we
you-
both tell each other to
No,
go find
you
somewhere to
You gonna
wouldn't
go.
say
tell your
No,
man
don't
to
say
go
that.
find somewhere to
No,
go?
no,
Yeah.
Because a nigga will go find somewhere to go.
Look, he ain't gonna do that. I'm finding.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
all
be,
right now.
I'm gonna be real with you, for Tim. You got way too much neck for somebody to not be able to get to you. Hey, right, that neck right there. I know that'll work.
She chokeable, is that what you saying?
Stop. Get off.
You
Get
can't
off.
You
my
choking
neck.
bitches, Mark Howard?
No,
Right,
I'm
nigga,
saying
you
that.
can't
Kiss,
say that.
I'm
You
about that
can't say
kissing on the
that.
neck. Kissing
Oh,
on the
I
neck.
got
man.
self control.
I mean, a chokehold is a different story, you know. You like a boy Courtney G said, it's something about that sudden loss of oxygen. And fuck you get down there. Okay, you can stay to the butt. I'm talking about that kissing on that
that's not
neck,
funny,
around the
fellas.
back of the neck and all that. Look at her.
But see,
smiling.
she not letting you get that close.
She ain't
Like,
get-
get out my face.
Yeah, she said you ain't
Yeah,
got most of it.
you catching the.
I ain't in your face. I'm on your neck, baby.
Like, no.
What are you doing, Mark?
Eating the lollipop.
Hey,
On air. You know we got cameras, nigga.
I know how to. Fuck, nigga. I ain't Tank. Nigga's a lollipop.
Oh my God.
Shouts out to
I
Tank.
can
the
suck
homie.
on this and suck on the other one.
I just
Still
heard.
don't want to be gay. It's a lollipop.
Because you could do it twice.
These
before
niggas
you
are
know.
changing the game, Speedy. I'm trying to tell you.
do
Him.
it twice before
What's
you
the
know.
motherfucker Malik Yoba talking about? I like chicks with dicks. Nigga, ain't no such thing as a chick with dicks.
Good point, Mark.
I mean, there
It's a
are
dick.
some people born with both parts.
No, those are freaks.
You got to be one or the other.
That, you know, it's true.
hermaphrodites.
Hermaphrodites are through incestual sex. That's from some unnatural shit. So that yes,
We
from
don't stand
incestual
behind.
sex. That's some
I don't
shit.
know that.
That's
chat
not
room.
natural.
We don't know that.
But if you was born with a penis, you are a man. You can cut that shit off like, how the fuck would you cut your dick off? This nigga had pussy before.
You trying to say if he never had the pussy, then you
Bruce Jenner.
That's hilarious.
So I mean, I understand
I
if you don't
refuse to
want
call
it.
him the other name.
My problem is Chris. How does Chris Jenner feel? The last bitch you made this nigga cut his dick off. How bad could your pussy be?
So that's a good question. So, look, that's a good question. Women, if you being at the temperature the world's in, and fellas can answer this too. If you were dating a woman and then y'all broke up, and the next time you seen her, she was with a female, would that make you feel some kind of way?
Oh,
Women,
can
if
I
you-
watch?
I was dating a guy, and
And you
he
seen him,
with
he was with his
another guy.
homie. Niggas was shooting hoops with shirts off.
Women will be like, I knew that nigga.
Guys shoot hoops with shirts off.
No, they don't.
No, they
Niggas,
don't.
not on one-on-one.
Shirts and skins, yeah.
Not on one-on-one.
No, that was back in the day.
Maybe
We
a
don't do
team
shirts
game,
skins no
nigga.
more.
Even if it's like 100.
If
We
it's
don't do
one-on-one,
shirts skins no
yeah,
more.
Niggas
Really?
play shirts and skins.
I ain't never seen two niggas.
Speedy don't
one-on-one
like take
with
the
shirts
shirt off. though.
That's off, nigga. Put your shirt on, nigga.
I used
But-
to take my shirt off for this extra girth came along. You
For what?
Extra girth.
know. Damn.
That's a big
Belly,
word that big
goddamn
people
it.
use.
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything.
So
The
Shelly-
only one
All right, so Fatima. So the chat room's asking what your show is gonna be about. 'Cause they're all asking.
I'm kind of figuring it out. I think it will have like part of it will be kind of about pop culture, current events, and then the other half will probably be about relationships and dating.
There you go.
Relationships
Winging it
is
with
always
Fatima.
good.
Might work.
Don't touch me with.
Don't touch my neck. Starring Fatima Wing.
Go figure it out. With
See, Fatima has all this neck. If I'm a dude, trust me when I'm telling you.
Mark, are you got a fetish?
what the fuck is wrong with you? She just got here. How?
I'm very affectionate. It don't matter. Shit.
No, you see
Maybe
how he
he
keep
has
opening
a
his
neck
hand?
fetish.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't have a fetish, but you know.
You know it is. He from DC and Philly, right
I know
there.
it works.
Right, it's all the East Coast.
What part of DC?
Close.
Coaster.
Northeast DC. Or as they say, Northeast.
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 Other than Mark, does anybody else have any strange fetishes?
I like big girls.
That's a very
My fetish
not a
that
fetish,
my
that's
fetish
a
that you're a
That's
woman from
preference.
birth.
That's a preference.
Right, that's a preference.
No, a fetish would be like it wouldn't matter on
You
the
like to
size of
lick
the
feet.
woman.
Like you like your feet.
No, it
you
don't
wanna,
matter.
Like, lick their
No. You
something.
say you like big women, right? A fetish would be like Mark like necks, right? So it could be a big. Well, big women don't have necks, but it could be
like
big.
necks. I just know it's a-
whoa,
I know
It
it's
could
a
be big-
tool.
It could be a big neck,
Don't
little
body
neck, long
shame.
neck, short neck. He like neck.
Shame. Big women don't have necks. They have rolls.
But I thi-
They have
but
throats,
Isn't a
nigga.
fetish?
Big women
but
have
isn't a
throats.
fetish?
nigga.
He said it.
Donald, look up the meaning.
Wait, Nick. But isn't a fetish?
Donald,
It's
look
not
up the
what
meaning.
you
I'm not
date
sure what
all
the
the
meaning
time,
is.
but it's like something you want to do.
Something
No,
you're
a fetish,
into.
a fetish would
Something
be
you're into.
something particular that
Something
you.
that turns you on.
Because I
It
heard
turns
that
you
like
on, right.
midgets or little
You
people.
can't-
Little people.
I know I made a mistake.
You
That's
can't
why
say
I
midgets
correct-
now?
Good
No,
correction,
but
little
I
people.
heard
This is
that
some
like
bullshit.
some people have a fetish to be with a little person. It's not
Right.
saying they want
Oh,
to
I've been
marry
with
a little
two, so-
person.
Right, they're just attracted to that.
I just hate
Right,
to see.
because that's the
Correct.
fetish.
I just want to see how it was.
What's more proper about little person over midget? Midget is so simplified. It's one word.
Because you're still calling
Well,
them a
'cause they
person
take it
and not a thing.
personal.
A
What
midget
What the
is
fuck
a
they
thing.
gonna do? Get taller. That's fucked up, Speedy.
So is your fetish her neck?
No, it's not fetish.
not her
I just
neck.
noticed
I'm
the neck,
asking.
and I
I'm
know
asking. What is it?
I'm an affectionate guy, so I'm gonna kiss you at different spots. I know with
Why
all
you
that
looking at
neck,
my
it's
pops
very
like
sensitive.
that?
Yeah. Look at her. Look at
Because he
Fatima.
knows
She
I'm
right here.
very-
Look at her neck,
Hello.
nigga. Don't look at.
I'm looking at everybody.
No, you
jealous?
gazing over here. nigga. It's going bad right now.
So what's your fetish, Mark? Pause.
I don't have a fetish.
Besides
There's no
necks.
pause at all. I don't have no
Feet.
fetish.
You got a
Nails.
fetish?
No,
I'm
You
not
wanna
into
tell
feet.
us
Donald,
about?
Nick?
Do I have a fetish?
Nothing wrong with it.
Probably lips. Probably lips. Even if a woman's not, if I'm not attracted to her physically, her body and stuff, she has nice lips. I'll probably still. Be
Is
looking.
it like
Well, that's not
moist
really a
lips?
fetish,
Is it
though.
like
It's like
No, it's-
that's what you're attracted. I don't know if you would say that's a.
Yeah, but it
that's a
wouldn't
fetish.
like that's what I'm saying. If even if the woman herself, I wasn't attracted to that type of woman. If she had nice lips, I would probably still find her somewhat attractive.
All right. What is the meaning of fetish, Donald?
I can't hear.
you got it, Donald? You got it?
No, I don't have it yet.
Do you want to pull it up?
Chat room. What's your
Fetish.
Give me some
Check
fetishes,
your phone.
y'all.
Check your phone.
Check your phone, Charlie.
Sky, what's your fetish?
Okay.
OG Sleepy Load. Throw it out there.
I like women whose nail women.
Who what?
Women's. They got country right
Listen,
there.
your ass.
I like
I didn't
women.
say anything.
Woman.
That's a big girl when you got to put an S on there.
who when the nails are done. I love a woman.
Okay.
With the nails done.
I never.
Shout
had
out
nails
to you
done.
for noticing that.
That's
Because
dope.
some guys, there's
No,
like, oh.
I like if the nails are on here.
Yeah, if your nail game is tight, that's a good look.
And if
don't care
if
about
it's an
nails,
off
just gotta
day,
have
I like.
How do you feel about women that don't like that just wear their nails like natural?
Like me.
I love
But you
it.
know what's funny? So
Can I
he-
answer the guy?
Do they-
No, but what's funny is that he's like, there's something different about you in this picture. And so I'm like, yeah, I was like 10 pounds lighter. He's
No,
like,
the
no.
nails.
He's like, your nails
The
were done.
nails.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
I
I
noticed
was
it.
like, oh. I
How
didn't
were
even-
you in that picture?
12.
Yeah, that's what the
that
nails
was
look
like,
like.
that was
Them
probably
nails
like
look young as hell.
2008, 9-ish.
So nails done. But I love it when y'all nail one broken. Hey, can do this shit.
That's what you do.
Or they go, as soon as you see them, I got to get them done. All right, as long as you notice, you got to get them done.
Are you gonna
Do
pay
they have
for
to be
them?
artificial or just nail good
I just
looking
like them.
nails?
Done. I just like
Okay.
them done.
Hey,
Well,
so
then you got to pay for
manicure.
it.
So even
How about
if it's
that?
natural nails and they're
It
just
doesn't matter.
pretty and they're
Doesn't
manicured.
matter.
I'm gonna read some of these from the chat room. All right, so Sky, this is weird. Sky says she loves smelling men, like she's like smelling people.
That sounds
The
like my
fragrance. They want
ex-boyfriend.
somebody
That
that
was
has
weird.
a fragrance or
Smell
something like
the
that.
crevices
Yeah,
of your-
yeah.
Was it pheromones?
All right, then we got feet.
But
We got somebody said they like smelling armpits.
Ew.
Shout
I
out to
dated
Will.
a girl
Shout
who
out to
did
Will.
that,
Hey.
and it was kind of weird.
That's
Yeah,
very
I
weird.
was
She's-
like,
Very
I,
weird.
Stayed under my armpit.
I had one guy that
get
like,
fucking her, though,
I've
then.
had my toes sucked once in my life, and it did nothing for me.
Ew,
I'm like, I
that's
hope
disgusting.
you're getting
Which,
something
which,
out of this.
which is weird if you sitting there going, okay.
I
You know what?
have
Okay,
a
I got
phobia
I got
of
something really
feet.
weird
Gross.
that I actually enjoy. Maybe this is only on one person though, but you know the back of the knee.
The back
You
of
smell
the knee.
that too?
No, but like when I be telling my girl, I put my hand right
Guys
there.
don't want to smell nothing.
Aw.
No,
back
I dated
knee.
a guy that used
I like
to
the back of
smell
knee.
the
It's
crevices
the
of
back
his
of the
face.
It's like
knee?
baby
Yeah.
neck. It's soft back there like a baby neck.
Like,
Let me see.
No,
Show me.
don't
rid
touch
of
my
It's
leg.
like
Go in the back of your knee.
It's a baby neck soft back there. I like
Shouts
that
out
back
to Tony.
All right, listen.
Is that your scream?
So, fetish.
Do it again.
I sent it to her.
Did you hear the scream?
She had the "you a criminal" scream.
Do the scream. Do the
Let her
scream.
read what fetish means.
Let her read it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
sent
And
it
of
to
course, I'm wearing shorts, so that doesn't help. But anyway, so fetish says a form of sexual desire in which gratification linked to an abnormal degree to a particular object, item of clothing, part of the body. Victorian men developed fetishes focusing on feet, shoes, and boots.
Okay, so it has to be something that you get sexually turned on by.
So
Yeah.
touching the back of her leg.
No, then that wouldn't count as a fetish.
Yeah.
No. But definitely lips. Then I'll stick with the lips thing.
Yeah, I stick with the nails done because that does turn me on.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a fetish by that
that's
definition.
just
Maybe
the-
just something.
Right.
I don't
That's
think
just
I have
something
one.
you're
One of the things
attracted
that
to.
would
You
draw
see a
you
woman
to
that's got
it
some
is
sexy
a
lips.
nice
Yeah,
little-
but okay. then
Kerry
yours would be-
Washington type look.
My what? A fetish? I don't think I have any fetish.
Definitely ain't foot fetish. No.
Yeah, definitely ain't foot fetish.
Have
Let's look
you
at
guys
my
ever
foot.
I
met
have
anybody
any
with the
fetish.
fetish? I dated when I was in
think
high
I
school. I
have.
dated this white girl. I think she had a fetish for black dudes.
You think?
Cause she would but deeper than most white
nothing.
women. Cause she would tell
There's-
me to put
there's
on
nothing
do
new with
rags. She would tell me to put on do rags and stuff like that.
Oh, that's
Like-
right.
She was
Yeah.
racist.
Yeah, that was definitely a fetish.
Yeah, I think
She was
yeah,
racist.
She had a
Call
fetish.
me a nigga.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Call me a nigga.
In the middle of the act, she wanted him to put on a do-rag.
Yeah, she wanted to put a do on.
He heard it.
Yeah,
That way,
I put it on.
she could holler rape in case somebody walked in. This Crip raped me.
Oh, some people have fetishes with pregnant women. Like they want to
I like that.
Yeah, somebody in the
Really?
chat room said
Pregnant
that.
pussy.
Because you
is
can only
good.
hit it one way.
in the back.
No, it feels good when it's pregnant.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
And there's a
For-
really
Plus, you feel that little hand.
for the man. For
You
the
feel the
man.
hand move you out the way.
Yeah, it's
It seems to
it's
be-
somebody. It's warm. It's
Fucking
warmer.
hilarious.
Some guys don't like doing it because they
Yeah,
feel
I
like
don't
they're
know who
gonna
they
hit-
are. I've
well,
never met them.
Well,
Yeah.
usually the father's of the baby.
Yeah, no, I felt a little something. I felt a little something about the first time for me. I was like,
Yeah, it's weird.
it's a little weird. But
Little
after a
baby,
while, I
little
got
dent
over it.
right here.
After a while, you get over it though. But no, some men like the. pregnant.
But we were told that that's supposed to help you guys.
it does help.
yeah, when you're getting close to the end of
Yeah, it does, yeah.
pregnancy.
Supposed to
Oh,
help.
Blue said Nick's fetish is smelling women's hair.
Women.
That's what she
That's what he
said.
said.
Oh,
women
Sky
too.
said that. I know why.
Why,
Listen,
you
the
sniff her hair?
No, the reason Sky said that is because one time she brought her cousin, I think her sister, maybe her sister or her cousin here. And Sky had told her, she's like, yeah, everybody up there kind of strange, but Nick's real cool. He real chill, laid back. So as soon as she walks in, she has like this big curly hair. And I'm talking to her, and I was like, can I smell your hair? And so Sky looks at me like, nigga, really? Nigga, I just told her you was the cool one.
You wasn't. You wasn't.
Why,
a
do
creep.
straight
why do
laced.
people
Not at
do?
all.
Because people ask me to smell my hair or to touch my hair.
I've never seen nobody ask.
I think
Because
whatever
I
she
hear
had washed
people
it with,
do.
I was just smelling it from the distance I was at. So I just wanted to smell it. It wasn't a hair thing. It was just something
Interesting.
smell good.
But I also get people
Yeah.
that want to touch it. And I'm like,
Do people
why
at least
do you
ask
touch
you
my
if they
hair?
can touch your hair?
Yes,
Usually
it
they're white.
annoys me.
Usually they're white.
No, I actually get a lot of Asian people that.
The same way.
Somebody said
don't
thigh
let them
gap.
touch it. They're gonna
Yeah,
take
that's
it.
because their hair is straight.
Yeah, they trying to cut it out.
Somebody said thigh gaps. Anybody like that? Anybody in the thigh gaps?
Thigh
When
gap.
the woman
Thigh
got the
gap.
gap, she got
Oh,
the
that
gap.
inner meat right there.
Dono.
You bite on
What
it.
the fuck?
He said bite on it.
Nigga, you say the inner meat?
In that inner thigh meat.
Meat, yeah. It's,
Somebody said large
Is this
nipple.
like
Freaky
a buffet
Friday? Like,
right
what's
there,
going
nigga.
on?
what's
Only
this? This
Wednesday,
the inner
guys,
meat.
Wednesdays.
Motherfucker from what's the movie with the 8 people? What's the?
Oh, Hannibal Lecter.
Get in my belly.
Oh, I agree with Sky though. She said smells definitely turn her off or on. I'm like, if you smell bad, it's a wrap.
Well, you know that's a human trait that we no it's real talk, which is why most of the time children think their parents stink. or vice versa. Parents think they're so.
Why?
Usually, when your kids walk in the house, I'm sure you tell your sons to go take a shower
Because you smell it.
versus the women that he's around when he's after football practice who probably love it. So we're designed that way to not that way we don't reproduce with people similar to us because we have retarded kids and.
They can't use the word retarded.
No,
Yeah,
I don't mean.
Why can't
I don't-
you
no,
say
no,
retarded?
Hold on,
You
no,
can't.
I can.
Trust me,
no,
it's a
hold
big
on.
thing.
I can clear this up. I don't mean the mentally challenged. That's not.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I mean the literal
but
definition
the world
of it.
takes
So
it very personal.
The world can
Who
do what they
cares?
want.
The word,
So,
the
yeah.
word means something.
The word,
it actually means something.
Yeah, it needs to
means
look it
you-
up. So I don't mean the mental disability of
My
what
Right.
we classify
God.
kids in school.
No,
when
I know
when
that,
you
but
can't
yeah.
do something. But I mean physically have a deficiency due to a birth defect.
Right.
You know, so that's why you're usually repelled by your parents or your children's smells. You know, and other people are attracted to those things. So when you meet a man, that's how you should know. You can know if you're supposed to.
I mean, I don't care who the man. I don't care if it's my house. I don't want
You
to
don't
smell
care
body
who
Okay,
odor.
all
That's
right.
disgusting.
I love the smell.
When they go to the bathroom, can they leave the door open?
Oh hell, nigga! I better not even know you using the bathroom.
You can't even use the
Why would you
bathroom.
leave the bathroom open?
Just answer the question, nigga.
No.
I've never been experienced. So I don't even know how to feel about that. Why would you leave the bathroom
You've been
door?
married
open?
three times.
Some people do. They want to talk to you as they're in the bathroom.
No. Listen, we have a bathroom downstairs. We're
Yeah,
right
you
next to our
told us.
living room.
We know.
If my son, I don't care who it is. I'm like, if you have to go number 2 and I'm downstairs, you better go upstairs and use the bathroom, or vice versa.
You don't
Like,
run shit, Shelly.
I do because I don't want to smell that shit. I don't want to think about it. That's gonna make
Some
me unattracted
people.
to you.
Are you serious, Brady? Some people
Like,
like.
No.
I don't. No.
Like,
try to have a conversation while
yeah,
you're
like
in the
somebody
bathroom.
leave the door
Nope.
open,
Nope.
and then
Like
want to
if
talk.
he's pissing, I don't care. If you're pooping, then no. Close the
I don't
door.
even want the piss either.
Why would you want to talk to somebody when you hear the water just pouring? And so,
No, I mean,
how was your day, baby?
no. Well, he said like they're not talking to me, but like, do I care if the door is open if he's using the restroom? Like, if he's just peeing, I don't care.
I need my
Pooping,
moment in the
close
bathroom.
the door.
Right.
I close the door on everything. Brushing
Right.
teeth. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to know you like to me. I don't think I should ever see you go in the bathroom, do anything other but take a shower.
Right.
You can wait till if I leave the room and you go do your business, spray, let the window open the window, then that's fine. I don't need to know that's what you do.
What if you're in there taking a shower and she comes in and sits there?
God, no,
That would
don't do
annoy.
that.
I get
That-
annoyed if I'm in the shower and someone's knocking on the door. I'm like, I'm in the freaking shower. Like, why are you knocking on the door? Like, what is that important that I'm in the shower? You have to knock on the door.
That's why I'm
Can't
of the
wait 5
belief if you
minutes?
live with a person, you should have as many bathrooms as there are adults that live in the house.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
that would
good
be
way to look at
helpful.
it.
It should be that way, even if it's a half bath. That way,
Probably the best thing you said all day.
I do
hey,
think
man,
that's
hey,
a-
look, I can get one in.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's all I want to get.
So if you're in the shower, can he come in to use the bathroom?
No.
If it's an emergency, other than that, you can wait 20 minutes to like get out of the shower.
20 minutes, that's a short shower
When you're-
for a woman.
When you're,
Yeah,
you
I
in
mean,
the-
I mean, it's different. If I got to shave, do a whole lot of stuff, it's longer. But I mean,
Yeah, you-
I'm just getting in there showering.
or you in the tub, it's a wrap. I'm like,
Yeah.
Now, if you in the shower, I'm coming in the bathroom. Nigga.
The shave was a little
I don't
TMI
care
there
what
for
you got
me.
going on.
yeah.
You wait.
I'm locking the door. I'm like, no.
You
I
locked
like-
the door.
I like- I
So
like
what
talking
if you
about your
fall
mans.
out? Nobody can get to you. It's not safe.
Yeah, I like that word.
I'll be good.
I put my music in
I'll die
there.
with my pants
I
down.
got my speaker. I peek through that little slot at the bottom. Psst, take that bitch, put it in the toilet.
What's LZM radio?
No idea.
Oh, Ism.
What's
That's
Ism radio?
Tariq Nasheed's podcast. I kind of work with him.
Oh,
like,
okay, they shouting you
People
out.
know
kinda.
you.
She
People
said
know you,
kinda.
man.
Know
Hey,
you
y'all,
on there.
Ism
She said she
fans.
kind of work. What's kind of
Yeah,
mean?
show her some
Because
love,
like I'm
y'all.
not like on his podcast, but I work with him. So
Oh,
like
okay.
occasionally he'll like have me chime in and
Oh, that's what's
stuff
up.
like that.
I know that's right. Look, she flooded her eyes like it's it's one of those little things.
What's his
They
name?
on me.
They want me
Shout
to
out to,
do
uh,
some
Tuesday.
shit.
He be looking at my neck.
Wait, so someone in the chat room, Will, said it's sexy to see a woman pee.
Hey man,
That's
some-
creepy.
Some people
I
into
mean,
some things.
that's
Shout out to
weird,
Tails,
but
man.
hey.
Will, I told you to
Now,
stop calling
so-
it.
That's not your turn, Will, is it?
I hope not. So here's the thing. He come. You about to pee. He come in and just sit there and watch. Is it over?
I can't even pee if he's watching. Like, I would just stop. Like, I couldn't do it.
We talking about your husband?
Oh, hold on.
Nah,
Hold on.
nobody.
Hold on. Prude.
Like if he
Prude?
was just to come in to watch, that's weird. But like I don't care. Like to me, like
know what the
peeing
next
in
step
front of
is?
someone that you're sleeping with,
Yeah.
is not a big deal. Like
Well, okay. Go ahead. Keep going.
no, I mean like that's it. Like that's not a big deal. But pooping is different. Like I don't
Different.
want
Okay,
you to
gotcha.
watch or hear me poop or vice versa.
Can they use your toothbrush?
Hell no.
For what?
But you can kiss them in the mouth.
Sometimes.
That's different.
Yeah, after they brush your teeth.
Because if you got like
Big
food
facts,
particles or whatever, that you're
Toothpaste is
brushing
nasty as
out.
hell.
The reason
man.
I asked, a
Right.
girl
They
came over
kissing
my
you.
house one time. She's like, "Oh, I didn't bring a toothbrush." I said, "Bitch," and I literally said, "Bitch, no."
You better take your
Take
finger.
your finger.
and a
Remember
dab
that?
it.
Just the
Put
fact
the
that she
dab
asked
on
that,
in
that
there.
would have
Gargle with
dropped
some
her down to like a
mouthwash.
1.
No, she was too fine for that. So I said no. Now she just insisted and grabbed my toothbrush. Then yeah, she'd have been the one.
I mean, because I think everyone at some point you've unexpectedly slept at your boo house, so just take a swig of mouthwash. If you don't
Yeah,
get your
Mouthwash,
and then
yeah.
that'll get you home.
Yeah, Shelly,
you're
don't
fine.
think, understand, men. Look, there's a difference between whether we'll fuck with you or we'll fuck you.
Great point, Mark.
Yeah.
FYI, here's a tip for everybody if you didn't know. If you have bad breath or you didn't brush your teeth and you left the house, eat an apple.
Yeah,
Fun
there you go,
fact.
Shelly. Thank you.
No, I'm
for that.
serious.
breath
I don't
smell
know
like a
what it
shitty
does.
apple.
Like research it. Like literally,
Or-
it says. Brush your teeth, obviously.
Or don't leave your toothbrush in the bathroom because the germs is in there land on
Yeah.
your toothbrush.
My sink is like outside my
I use
bathroom.
toothbrush
Yes.
covers. I got covers.
No, no,
Yeah.
don't just take your toothbrush out.
Or you can put a toothbrush cover on there.
Yeah, I cover
Yeah.
the
Or you can put it in
toothbrush.
the cabinet.
Still cover it.
Yeah.
Or you just use your finger.
How about you just don't brush it off? Fuck it.
How about you just
Get
eat
your
an
baby
apple?
face on.
Just eat an apple.
Just eat an apple.
Go to 7-Eleven, get a big cup.
Yeah, tell 'em what
Smell like
apple does.
I don't know exactly. You gotta research it.
fuck?
But
Why'd you
no,
put
but
that
when
out?
you Google it, it tells because I was. I
Fuck
don't know
up
why
Googling
I
shit you
read
telling
it.
Some
me.
old New Jersey
I don't know,
bullshit.
I don't know. It does something when you bite the apple and eat it. It freshens your breath and it takes the
It does?
plaque off your teeth.
It does.
That's what it said.
Well, I can help you with
Your
this.
teeth
Shelly,
are
a
fucked
little
up. I've
bit.
seen people teeth break off an apple.
That's a good point too.
I see some people teeth.
Fake.
I see some people teeth breaking at banana.
A banana.
Shout out to the elderly. And
Are they
another
fried bananas or
No, no.
I'm just kidding.
while we're talking about that, so
Joe killer right here.
a
boy.
lot of
I
people.
am. I'm called Joe Killer.
Oh, she's a professional.
right.
Man, I mean-
the chat room will tell you.
Nigga, she is a professional. Soon as your joke go up, bang.
Dude, I met somebody. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm
put that
sorry.
in the whole
I met
thing.
somebody. She's a friend of mine, and she knows what I do. But she was like, I don't really like going to
unplug
comedy club where they do all that
hear
laughing and stuff. How do you not like to go to stuff that makes you laugh?
I like to go to stuff that makes me laugh, but I don't think all comedians are funny. I'm sorry.
Well, no,
Like
Mark.
I've gone to comedy shows.
All right, what
so
were you
I'm
gonna say?
just Like I don't get it.
Nick, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say if you want an alternative to using Listerine or any of those kind of products who kind of destroy your teeth enamel, use coconut oil.
Coconut oil.
Yeah,
I
the
don't like
natives.
coconut.
The natives are.
What if you're
ancest-
allergic?
No one's allergic to coconut oil. First of all,
don't
okay,
think I am,
let me
but
tell
you
you.
never know.
I drop some more game on you. Okay, having allergies is once again, it's not a real condition. It's just your immune system has a deficiency. So if you're allergic to something, you're not actually allergic to pollen or dogs or cats or anything like that.
I am.
No, it's just a part of your immune system that's weak. So
Story
all you would
killer,
have
too.
to do is identify what part of your immune system is at a deficiency, improve that part, and that'll fix your allergies. All right. If you want to rinse your mouth on a healthy way, try the coconut oil. It's called oil pulling. Is what it's called.
Yeah, I've heard
And,
of pulling. Yeah,
Right. And a lot of times bacteria exists in your mouth because your mouth is dry and the bacteria can exist in there. So what the oil does is help moisturize your mouth. It also kills the bacteria and helps pulls it from your gums. It can also stop tooth decay and all that kind of stuff too. So
Are you a doctor?
See, Speedy, at least one of your kids is reading.
Wait, is Nick a doctor, Speedy? You
Now,
didn't
where do
tell
you
us?
get
I'm
the
up the
product?
Lord,
You
man.
can't just throw this shit out. Where do you get it from?
what
Right.
coconut oil?
Yeah.
You can
From a
you
coconut?
can get it
No,
almost-
where
it's
do
very-
you get this? How do you know this? Is what he meant.
No, I
like-
meant what I said, bro.
Well,
you
at
buy
this
this
point,
thing?
at this point, coconut oil is one of those things that's commercially popular right now, so you can find it almost anywhere.
But there-
go with the organic
Yes.
coconut oil.
And how do you know it's organic? Because when it's cold, it'll freeze.
it won't freeze, but it'll lock
It's
up
hard.
solid
Yeah,
almost.
it's solid, yeah.
I'm just
Almost
trying to say,
like-
where do they squeeze the oil out of a coconut? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You said what?
How they squeeze the oil out?
You a model? Because you starting to sound like her.
I'm just asking you, how do you extract oil from a
that supposed to
Have you
mean?
have you ever pressed a coconut before?
Yes,
You would see the oil in
it don't.
The
That
liquid?
motherfucker strong as hell.
No, you got to use a presser.
same thing like an almond, like when you
Yeah,
know,
you ever get milk out of almond? They got it, though.
but you can
I just
No,
thought it was
you
I thought it was a
soak the
brand.
almond
But
in
no.
water, and then it's almond milk.
if you have an actual almond though, you can even if it's a dried almond, you can squeeze it and you will see the oil
You
impression.
can't squeeze an almond.
Okay, let's try this again. If you have an almond,
Listen, I'm gonna bring an almond tomorrow, and
can
I want
squeeze
Nick to
the
You
almond.
can
demonstrate
squeeze anything. Whether you'll get some pressure on it is a whole
you
different
don't
story.
have to apply a lot of pressure, but you'll see
To
the
an
actual oil in
almond,
the
I don't
almond.
believe. I want to do this.
Well, when I say
tomorrow.
God gave you cute, he
Tomorrow's
gave you cute.
Thursday, and Nick is gonna squeeze
All them other
an
doors
almond
was locked.
on camera
squeezing no
and
nuts on
show
camera.
us The oil.
We ain't squeezing no nuts on
I got
camera.
almond milk. I said, I
We're
ain't
gonna
know
make a
almond had a
YouTube
titty.
video.
Someone in the chat
Who
room.
milking it?
Someone in the chat room said to get cold pressed virgin coconut oil.
Cold pressed virgin oil.
Dude, I'm gonna make a YouTube video on getting almonds and trying to squeeze them.
There you go.
Just gave the
You
shit.
can make a
Why
video
you
about
go-
squeezing nuts. Let her do her thing. Pops. I don't know.
Get in there, Tony.
Shout out to Tony.
Everybody take a drink.
His nuts aren't almond.
All right.
Way too much information.
That
So
was
are
not
you
fast.
are you dating? Are you single? Are you in the
No.
streets?
I'm
Anybody rubbing your
said,
neck tonight?
Or breathing on it.
kind of single right now.
Kind of single.
Kind of.
Kinda
See, I heard this
explain.
kind of.
He
How
just
old are you
found out.
about?
He did
How old are
like-
you about? 22.
Look, he in the chat room.
He
What?
like this. Ain't this a bitch?
How old are you, Fatima? If you don't mind?
You don't ask no woman that on air.
I'm 22 plus a couple years.
There you go.
24.
22.
Yeah.
You're younger than me, so.
And she has a look like my son. Like he just tweeted something. There's a woman that looks black and Asian. Says she has a look of a woman I'm attracted to. I said,
Oh, your
okay.
dad, your son's in the chat room.
No, my fucking daughter is though. She's supposed to be in school.
Oh, shout
How
out.
old
Shout
are
out.
your kids?
The 12-year-old. I'm like, wait, like, what are you
She at
doing?
recess.
She
Listen to
lied-
my daddy.
she lied.
He fucking.
See, what you have to
My
do.
daughter called me at school. Said, Dad, I just wanted to ask you a question about Joe. Joe, it's your mama. I was like,
That's funny.
my
though.
baby.
The timing was great. While
She
he was
called
at
me. I
school,
wasn't
the
thinking about
timing was
that. I
great.
would
That's great
twist
timing.
it. You talking about my mama? My mama dead.
That's great timing.
But you know you could put
she hit
restrictions on your
low.
kid's
I like
phone,
it.
right?
Yeah, that's true.
Because I restrict my
Focus,
kid's
guys.
phone during
Yeah,
school.
we know you.
But
have
my
date
kids
life.
are
No,
That might
we
take
are
like
not
29.
gonna
Focus,
like
focus.
21.
So,
dating life.
so you're
Be 13
single,
next-
kind of
Yeah,
single.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
For the most part,
He don't
single.
know. Or
He ain't called today.
Maybe she's dating.
I mean,
what's the hold up?
he back in Philly.
The pressure on the nigga. What's the hold up?
Motherfucker on them
just
toes.
like,
I
we're-
sucked him last night. He didn't do nothing to her.
He in Philly. I told you I'll be back. I'm coming back.
Right now, I'm just living life. And
No, that's
he's
right.
wherever
That's how it
he's at
starts.
living
Nigga Uber
life.
driving and wrecked.
If
Damn.
That's right.
At some point, we can come back together and live life together.
Was it a
cool.
mutual thing? Not to be on your business, but we hear
There's
this.
a lot of nice looking. There's a lot of nice looking niggas out here. I want to see what I can do.
I don't know
Oh, so
what
he's
you're
back
saying.
in Philly.
No, he's not. Y'all made that up amongst
Oh,
yourselves
yeah.
just now.
Where you live at? The Valley?
We're gonna narrow it down. L.A.
He in IE?
Here.
Right outside in the car.
I want to interrupt the
She said he out here.
the news. Breaking news.
Yes.
Thank you, retired player Daryl Jamerson and Pete Clemenza for donating to our Cash App. Thank you.
Do it.
Roll
Let
out
me get
the
a
video.
Yeah, I saw $1 on there. Nigga. Is that them?
No, 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 no. Well,
Wasn't no comma on there.
you're so funny.
Shout out to them.
We're
Well,
trying to
thank
get
you-
1,000
thank you for
people to
donating.
listen to the show today. My man said he drop a G.
Hey man, and if you're new to the chat room, subscribe, mother.
Don't call them names, dog. I need this
I cut
money,
it
man.
short. I cut it short.
All right, so
I like when I abuse them. No.
Bundle Bunny here got to go to the
Bundle
bathroom.
bunny.
I got to tinkle. I got to tinkle.
Can we
Yeah.
watch?
Nobody can watch or
the
listen or come in
Mark!
the
I
bathroom.
to catch to see if you
I'm
paid
locking
attention.
the door.
Tony is watching the show. He's
Shout
in
out
the
to
chat
Tony.
room.
I'm just joking, Tony. I'm not trying to
Tony.
disrespect the wife.
Flags
Tony.
up.
He's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, we sometimes we call him Anthony.
Get me beat up. How big is
I
it?
wouldn't be able to pee if you were there anyway, so it doesn't matter.
He about serial killer
You
size.
ain't really gotta go there.
Mark, you hear?
No,
He
I
about
do,
serial
I
killer
do,
stuff.
I do.
Serial killer.
He hide behind bushes.
He about serial killer size. Man.
He be stalking you. It's like, he slipped the ring on by
About
accident.
white Van
How did
Height.
get this ring on?
How tall is he, Nick?
About white Van Height.
White man.
I can't.
Is he black?
I can't.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. She had to think about it.
Allegedly.
No, because I
About bomber
processing your
complexion,
question.
He Obama.
Obama's black. Any nigga, all nigga.
He's
He's
like
safe.
you.
He's safe black.
Like your
I'm
complexion.
not mixed.
Yeah, you safe. You safe black.
Your mom was high yellow.
High yellow. She was mulatto, dude.
Well, right.
Red hair and
Tony's
freckles.
mom is high yellow.
Yeah, paper bag
Tony's
test.
mom's high yellow too.
My mom, look, my mom was dating my dad, and he was playing a golf tournament
I
in
hope so.
Virginia.
Way too much.
I'm not in
information.
Virginia,
I had 5 jokes.
and she showed up. Dude, my dad said, "What you doing with that white woman out here, nigga? You about to get his
Your
ass
family from
whipped."
Virginia?
No, my friend's
they
from
was down-
D.C., but my dad was
okay.
playing a golf tournament in the '60s down in Virginia. She
Right.
showed up with this white-looking woman.
Wait,
Shouts
Fatima.
out to the V.
How old
Fatima,
was
they're
they when they had
asking,
you?
what day are you thinking about doing the
Oh.
show?
Damn, yo.
Sorry.
My
They
dad was-
want to see.
They're
you.
excited.
I would love to do a Monday, but I gotta kind of check with the other people I'm trying to get to maybe co-host with me. But I'd like Monday. Monday would work.
I got
me
your
an
title,
give me
Winging
an
It
well,
with
you
Instagram.
guys, we'll definitely keep you updated. Like when she does, we'll obviously let you know.
Yeah, I'm
Give me your
excited.
Instagram so they can hit you while we on this
Oh,
little
my
break.
IG is Fatima_Ming, FATIMA_MING.
And she came up with that.
Kind of.
Well, who else? would-
Shouts
you
out
know,
to Yao.
Turt's page.
Ain't even been to a Chinese store in her life. She ain't mad.
You like Chinese cooking?
judging me.
I'm good.
Judging me.
I want
I'ma
that
add
Philly
you
steak
right
with
now.
the
Fatima.
Speaking of Chinese, Lance Stevenson's over in China balling right now.
Is it?
Lance Stevenson.
Yeah, he's over there. He look like Kobe over there. That shit crazy.
love
He look like LeBron James.
Wait,
I
is
would
your
think-
profile pic have blonde hair?
That's hilarious.
Okay.
I thought you were talking to my father.
Yeah, I did like that. Not today.
Your father?
Like, you changed your picture, Pops?
No.
I'm blonde
He
up.
don't got
He over there
no
looking
hair.
like Hammer with the pumps
Like-
in the bump, pumps in the bump.
We'll take a quick break. Come right back. We're gonna drop another one of our old school, either Foxhole or Speedy's Comedy Corner. One of the ones we did, and we'll be right back. Fatima, you're gonna go. You ain't gonna work.
No, I'm just going to the bathroom.
Oh, too much
Everybody
information.
going to pee. We didn't talk about the bathroom too much.
Here we go,
I
guys.
can
Go
only
ahead.
pee in front of a girl.